So this video I'm going to show you around my area, sort of the streets that I live in and sort of restaurants near me, markets and things. So to start off, this is the sort of greenery outside of my building. I think in this compound there's about 10 buildings or something. So yeah, it's just quite nice, it's very green. It's very different this time, 4 years ago when I was in China last time. It was, so at the moment it's the middle of November and in Shanghai it'd be minus 30 degrees, freezing, snow, this thick ice on the roads. So the fact that it's still green here, like the leaves haven't even haven't fallen from the trees yet. So that's very nice, I think. Yeah, also today is about 19, 20 degrees, which is just very comfortably warm. So I like it a lot here. And it's still, I don't know, if I came here last time I was in China I would have thought it was very tropical with all the greenery. Yeah. I think first I will go to the market because I need some vegetables and fruit, so I'll show you that. But first off, we're actually on our first stop already. This is my favourite restaurant and it happens to be more or less right next to the road that I live on. It's very good, and right next to it here, this is my egg lady. So there's a good old selection of eggs and seafood and that's where I get my eggs. So there we go. It's already the most riveting tour ever. This area of Shanghai is fairly residential, I think. It's not right in the centre, so accommodation, sort of the quality of my flat, but 15 minutes more into the centre would have been probably almost twice the price. I think it's still very busy, very sort of the ideal Shanghai kind of life here. And it's still in Jing'an. Yeah, Jing'an's the area that you want to be if you're a foreigner in Shanghai, basically, generally speaking, because it's sort of just the central area in Shanghai. It's where a lot of the foreigners are. And then just around the corner we're going to be at the vegetable market, so I'll show you around there soon. And here is the vegetable market. They also have like meat and fish and things here, so for me right now it's quite a good smell. Quite strong. Ni hao. So yeah, this market's got everything. I think it's called a wet market because it's basically everything fresh, from fish to meat and vegetables. And it's a good place to get stared at if you're a foreigner. This is the live. 你好，我看一下。So they've got all sorts of things here. 可以。我们这边有帅男在这边。We've got turtles. Not the best thing if you're vegetarian. Ooh, 你好。I've only actually bought vegetables here and also like rice. It's good to get rice and sesame seeds, things like that. I haven't brought myself to get meat here, mainly because I'm not sure if it's more expensive or cheaper than Carrefour, so I need to check that. So yeah, I think next stop is the fruit market, which is very exciting. Coming to the fruit market now. This is where I get my daily allowance of bananas and things. So here's the fruit market in all its glory. I actually have a decent amount of bananas already, so I'll get a couple of oranges maybe, we'll see. I don't know if this is just China or if other countries do it, but I really like that all of the apples wear little woolly jackets. I think it's really cute. And then just next to the fruit market is the sort of small supermarket where we go and get milk. It doesn't have as many things as Carrefour, so for meat and bread and sort of other things I'd go to Carrefour, but it's much closer to just pop here and get some sort of essentials and things. I just walked past what I think is a brothel, but I didn't film it. I'm not 100%, but I mean 24 hours a day there's women sitting there not wearing very much, just sort of chatting to each other, looking bored on the phone. Yeah, that's where I live. Not in the brothel. Oh no. Right, I think that's basically everything I need to buy. I'm gonna go and grab some lunch. I was going to walk to Carrefour in the metro and show you guys, but it's a bit far, and I actually had an operation 2 days ago on my foot. I'll show you. Have a look. Da, 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 da. So walking isn't the best thing. I sort of need to keep it up really, but I was just a bit bored today. I wanted to do something other than watching The Office. I mean, watching The Office is pretty good, just on repeat, but you know, it does, life can get a bit boring if that's what you do. So I'm going to grab some lunch and then go back to the office. That's the plan. I'm not sure if I approve of this or not. I'm undecided. At least the cages aren't completely tiny. I don't know. So this is where I'm going to grab some lunch. Everyone loves Family Mart. That's just a very common kind of cheap supermarket, and this is where I'm going to get lunch. So these are called jing'an, and they're really famous in Shanghai. I basically think that they're like guotie, which is a type of fried dumpling, but they're bigger, and I think they're kind of baked fried, I don't know, but they're really, really good, and they're sort of bigger, kind of squishier. I love them lots. They are always boiling inside though, and I just burn my mouth. I really like the decor of this place. Like as cheap Chinese restaurants go, this is a really big, clean, new one. And yeah, it's huge, look at that. So this is my lunch for today. I haven't actually had spring rolls here yet before, so that's exciting. And all of this together was 10 kwai, which is £1, and that will fill me up for sure. This is the sort of front edge of the sort of group of buildings that I live in. That square there, I really love it. It's a really nice area to be in basically, and about 5 o'clock every afternoon, early evening, it's completely packed with sort of old people teaching sort of little babies how to walk and things like that. That's annoying. My camera ran out of battery. It's a bit rickety at the moment. My battery life lasts for about 10 minutes or something of filming, which is very annoying. Anyway, I had a lovely lunch and came back home, and now I am going to spend the rest of my day like this, with my laptop, watching The Office, with my foot up. I might have some water, I might read a bit. I live the rock and roll life. So yeah, I'll talk to you next time.